I'm Brittany Valadez for Bravely Daily, where we are taking you from pop culture to God culture. In this video, we're going to be talking about the death of Jesus Christ, and I'm going to be showing you proof that it actually did happen. Make sure to follow Bravely Daily on all social media accounts and follow me as well, Brittany Valadez, that's at Brittany Valadez. Make sure to check the description box where you can see all the sources of the evidence that I'm going to put in this video, as well as links and maybe anything else I might have missed or I wanted to add. I will have quotes, but I'm not going to read them to you. To save time, I'm going to go ahead and put them on screen so you can pause the video, read them yourself, and then keep going. All right, let's get started. Truth. Jesus died by crucifixion. Now, we can read that account in Matthew, but there's some people that are arguing that he didn't die. All right, let's take a look. The Ahmadiyya Muslim community, formed in the 19th century, actually believed that Jesus somehow didn't die and headed off to India. But Jesus did die. Now, if you remember, there were two criminals on Jesus' side, and the soldiers broke their bones to speed up their dying process. But they already knew that Jesus was dead, so to confirm it, they stuck a spear in his side. This was actually predicted in Isaiah and Psalms. Now, the Journal of the American Medical Association say that Jesus did die. They say he died from exhaustion, as well as shock that he received from severe blood loss, and of course the lashings from the Romans. Truth. Blood and water poured out from the side of Jesus when he was pierced. But there's those that say, you know what? Corpses don't bleed. Now, we already discussed that Jesus' side was pierced to ensure his death. In John 19:34, it said that water and blood flowed out from his side. But because of this, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community says that, you know what? Jesus didn't die because corpses don't bleed. But Jesus hung vertically on a cross and did not lie flat on his back. So if we take gravity into account, common sense tells us that the water and the blood flow would naturally come out. Now, the Journal of the American Medical Association also agrees with this. In fact, they don't argue, they actually tell us how it came out. Truth. As we know, Jesus was already dead before he was pierced in the side. In addition to finding fault with the blood flow coming out from his side, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community also say that if the Romans really wanted him dead, they would have stabbed him in the chest. Yet, the Journal of the American Medical Association said that even though he was pierced in the side, it could have still reached his heart. Also, JAMA, Journal of American Medical Association, say that anyone who tries to argue against the claims that Jesus actually died do not align with modern medical knowledge. But as we already know, Jesus was already dead before they pierced his side. Pilate wanted to confirm that he was dead before he sent his body off to burial with Joseph of Arimathea. Now, believers know that Jesus was and is God. Because he's God, maybe he could have decided, you know what, I don't want to die. But let's think about it. Okay, so he was publicly humiliated terribly. He was beaten severely. He had a crown of thorns placed on his head. He was sweating blood. Then he was so weak and had to carry this cross, but now he was so weak that he couldn't carry it all the way. They actually had to send in Simon the Cyrene to come and help him. Then he finally gets to Golgotha, and he is nailed to the cross. His hands and his feet are nailed to the cross. Don't you think if he wanted to prevent himself from dying, he would have stopped, before all of that happened? Now, why would he suffer through all of that, just decide at the last minute, you know what, I'd rather live? Especially knowing that 3 days later, he was going to come to life anyways and fulfill what God had promised. Kind of makes sense that he would just, stick it out, which he did. In the Muslim faith, they believe that Jesus is purely human, no sign of God anywhere, just a nice prophet. Let's take this logic. Purely human Jesus, publicly mocked, has a crown of thorns placed on his head, is severely beaten. Remember, he's sweating blood. Now, he's so weak, he can't carry that cross. He actually needs help to carry it. Then he's placed on the cross. He has his hands and feet nailed to the cross. Remember, he's purely human. First of all, think about it. If he's so human, with all of that happening to him, wouldn't he just die naturally? Logically speaking, what human could survive all of that? And also, the soldiers weren't letting him go, human or not. They were going to make sure that he was dead. Remember all the ruckus he was causing? Yeah, a week ago, everyone loved him. But come Friday, he was everyone's enemy. Remember, they chose Barabbas over him. But let's say, for some odd reason, he survived through all of that. And he didn't die. He was on his way to the tomb, still alive, and he's in there. Now imagine he's in there for 3 days. No food or water. Nobody has access to him. Okay? He's super weak from all that he experienced. What makes you think he's going to have the energy to unwrap his burial cloths, roll that huge stone away, and somehow get past the guards who were placed there to make sure he wouldn't escape? Yeah, I don't think that makes any sense at all. It's almost as if this death and resurrection story could only happen by, I don't know, someone who's God. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. Also, don't forget, you guys, that the true story of Easter is all about Jesus, his death, and resurrection. The bunnies are just there because they're cute, okay? If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Make sure to follow Bravely Daily on all our social medias, as well as me at Brittany Valadez on all my social medias as well. Also, don't forget to visit our website, bravelydaily.com. Until next time, I'm Brittany Valadez. God bless, and I'll see you later.